Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to what could possibly be the final game of Antarctic Cup 2 Day 1. My name is Sean,
And I'm Penguin.
and we are here on Metalopolis for yet another PvP. This one, finally, a PvP not on Tal'Darim. So, who knows? We might even see a Robo or a Forge even,
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
or
whoa, 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 Sean. That's a
we could
dangerous
see a
place to go.
Twilight Council.
That's a
We could see a
really,
Twilight Council.
that's a
We could see
really,
Blink. We could see, wait for it, an expansion.
whoa, whoa, whoa. That is really dangerous talk right there. Let's just introduce the players. That's just dangerous to talk about, dude. Don't let anyone hear you saying that.
Up here in the bottom corner, we have the yellow Protoss player,
Kalmaroso.
Adamatos.
He is my little Swiss buddy. He probably doesn't know who I am, but I love him. I'm that guy who
You should
I'm
stalk him every night.
I'm that guy who writes him anonymous love letters every week.
You'll wait outside his window until he sees you and professes his reciprocation of his love for you, of your
Yeah.
love for him, rather.
Kalmaroso, Kalmaroso, wherefore art thou, Kalmaroso? Okay. Who's
Anyway, and who's in the top right, or in the top slightly to the right? Penguin.
um this is going to be one of many. The man is up 1-0 after a really odd first game. But yeah, so one of many is up 1-0. He is Master League. Kalmaroso is Diamond League. So clearly one of many is the favorite to win this game. And Kalmaroso is just the dude who's along for the ride. Although Kalmaroso's gotten to the round of 16, and I checked his bracket, and he had what? Kalmaroso, do you just not like putting gateways in your main?
I like this.
I do as
It,
well.
it is it is a 12-14 game, so it's not an all-in. And if it fails, he can just lift up that gateway and take it back to his name.
Oh, of course. And then he'll be able to
Yeah.
morph his and then he'll be able to turn his Nexus into an orbital.
No, but I'm really hoping to see some. I'm really hoping to see some, not just like early all-in play. I I used to believe in the three ends of coin flip when you were playing against Protoss, and like for Terran it's Nuke, for Zerg it's Nidus, and for Protoss it's Nexus. So that's really starting to get proven wrong
I
in
have
PvP
no
outside
idea
of Talk.
what you just said, but
I was talking about I told you about this. Every matchup against Protoss has an end that's coin flippy.
okay,
For
fair enough.
Zerg it's Nidus, for Terran it's Nukes, for Protoss it's Nexus.
Okay. Well, we are going to be seeing a couple of zealots, couple of zealots are going to be chilling over here. Um,
Penguin doing his JDX impersonation. Not even he knows what that means.
no, I don't, but looks like one
It's
of
a
many
Zealot,
is
Shan.
looks like one of many is going to be able to spot that nice positioning by Kalmaroso. Going to be able to do a lot of damage to the stalker, if not kill it. Four zealots now moving into the main here, and Warp Gate is going to be finished for one of many, only slightly
With a
after
single
the.
zealot, he can micro that to Kingdom Come.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
There's no
One
if he
zealot
if he
does go
micros
down.
this correctly and gets a single zealot, and maybe another stalker
Oh, I
out,
like
he's
this.
he's not going to lose all that much.
I like this though. He's splitting up his zealots, having them go for
He's
the
doing
mineral
fine.
line, and this is really
Exactly the
really nice
position.
play from Kalmaroso. Phenomenal decision making here. Warp Gate's almost finished though, and once Warp Gate's finished, he'll be able to warp in enough
Stop that
units to
zealot.
end this.
Oh, he needs to
He,
get that zealot away. It's low on health. He needs that zealot to kite.
really really well played though by Kalmaroso. Going to continue to
And
do a little bit of
Kalmaroso
damage
is
here.
really
Kalmaroso is really impressing here. Morphing those into warp gates though, it's only going to be a few seconds before there are enough units here to deal with that. Shields on that low health zealot are regenerating. Is he going to snipe the stalker?
Oh my
He,
goodness.
he snipes that one stalker, but that will be the end of this push. He has denied a ton of mining time though and killed 6 workers. Seven
Oh,
workers.
he has
No,
killed
6 workers.
workers, which is more than 250 minerals. So I would say
Seven
that
workers now.
the cost of this proxy gateway has been justified. Eight
Eight
workers. Wow.
workers. Wow, that's really really impressive from Calmaroso. And
So he's justified the proxy gate. Now what he has to do is,
follow it up
um,
with something.
I would follow it up with a 4 gate. I would actually even no definitely not. Not with this gate, but oh, he has to cancel that stalker. There we go. He cancels the stalker. but he should definitely follow it up with a 4-gate, or with the 2-gate robo. But
I
he's
mean,
gonna follow it.
honestly, he should know that he's going to be under a lot of pressure now because obviously one of many lost a lot of probes and he knows he
One
needs
of
to do
many has to.
damage.
One of many has to kill a lot of probes now.
Yeah, the problem here is that
He's not.
Kalmaroso was out of
Warp gate
position
is
to
now
deal with
done.
that.
Warp gate is now done.
That's true.
Kalmaroso is going to be able to warp in
Two
a
at a
good amount
time.
of stalkers and zealots, and he's going to hold this off.
He should be able to, but those 2 gateways are still building, so he's only able to warp in 2 at a time. He needs to
That is
pull
true.
probes. I think he needs to pull probes a little bit. I mean, oh god, he
He's going
snipes that
down.
stalker, and you won't be able to. Oh yes, one stalker is sniped. He needs to pull the probes home now, and he does exactly that. Kalmaroso really, really playing well. He's able to finish up those
Now,
2 more
zealots
gateways.
coming in, and those 2 zealots are the 3 zealots are now going to be able to soak that damage up. And actually, Kalmaroso may not survive this.
There is a sentry out, though.
Perfect
Will be
force
able to force field. Phenomenal force field there. And almost taking no permanent damage on those stalkers. A couple... Oh, actually, no, that one is almost dead now. But really, really great play from Kalmaroso. He's in a pretty tough position.
Outmasked.
He is in a tough position right now, but I think
The longer he holds off, the more units he's going to have, simply because there is a trade-off going on right now for OneOfMany. He either enforces this push, or he gets workers. So
that's true. Very true.
It's kind of like he's playing Zerg.
Yeah.
So basically,
another nice force field going down. And once again, I really, really like this from OneOfMany. Going to be pulling those zealots in so that the stalkers can do a lot of damage. But really great control by Kalmaroso to snipe one of the stalkers.
Kalmaroso is just holding down the fort. Every second that Kalmaroso stays in this game and doesn't lose any workers is a second that he keeps gaining an advantage.
Yes, and he's chronoing probes.
He's chrono boosting probes. Brilliant move by Kalmaroso. He's like, you know what? I don't have to 4-gate. Now that he's pushed, I actually only have to hold off this attack, and then I can expand and be ridiculously far ahead.
Yeah, he's in a really good position.
No way OneOfMany can expand behind this, unless he really, really gets a lot of units back at home and stops this push right now and holds up a sick contain, which is not going to happen.
Yeah, and Kalmaroso held it off really brilliantly. Looking at the worker tab, he's actually ahead in army supply and in worker supply now, so he's really doing well for himself.
Indeed. Kalmaroso is ahead in every aspect of this game, and I feel like he can either just take an expansion or he can just go ahead with the 4-gate. 4-gate I wouldn't say is a great idea unless he wants to do a 4-gate expand, which also, sure. I would say take the expansion simply because he does have 26 probes on the field right now.
True. And Kalmaroso is going to be moving out, though. Looks like he's going to go for the push.
Looks like he's going to go with the push.
And I really like this. He's going to put his proxy pylon right next to the gateway to repower that and turn it into a 5-gate.
Oh, wow. That's actually a really great idea. And now suddenly, actually, he's going to be able to support that. He's not going to be able to chrono, but actually then he can chrono probes. That's what he's doing. He's chronoing more probes.
Brilliant play. God. Brilliant play by Kalmaroso.
So ballsy. And he's getting a robo as well. I think he needs to expand if he wants to do that. I think he's just setting up a contain, to be honest. He's powering up that gateway. He's going to set up a contain, and then he's going to expand behind it, hopefully.
There are sentries. There are enough sentries to deal with this. Nice force field at the bottom of the ramp. But the point is, sentries are really gas expensive, and there's a limit to how much OneOfMany can invest in that. And every force field. I mean, how long? Do you know how long it takes to regenerate 50 energy?
It takes about 100 seconds-ish, 90 seconds. Wait, 150. Yeah, about 100 in-game seconds.
Huh. See, that's a long time.
No. If you warp in a sentry and immediately use a force field, it essentially means that you can only use one force field per sentry. Yeah. At least in that current edition.
Yeah.
I really want Kalmaroso to expand. Every time he puts a force field on that ramp, it means he cannot leave his main except by warping in at this proxy pylon. Every time he puts that force field down, that means he can't push out. Take that expansion.
I do like this, though. I do like that he is going to be getting that observer, though. And once he gets that observer, the stalkers will, of course, be able to put on pressure on top of the ramp, on the high ground.
Indeed. That is going to be quite nifty.
Oh, no, there's a dark shrine on the way for OneOfMany, though.
The dark shrine is on the way, but the zealots are going to go into the main. I think it's a huge mistake from OneOfMany. to put that zealot in, because now Kalmaroso is going to know that there's a proxy pylon on the field, and that is going to reduce the DT harass by so much, because he'll just have a second observer at his main, and then there will be no usefulness to the
No
DT.
losses. He didn't lose a single zealot. Phenomenal.
Exactly, and now he
And
knows
now,
it's a
oh
proxy.
my god, look at those force fields! Ridiculous force fields. But a lot of damage being done. I can't really tell who's winning this.
I don't
Uh,
think anyone's winning this. I think everyone's a loser in this engagement.
that's some really nice force fields by one of many, and he's going to be able to repel this, but there's more zealots moving in, and he might be
Someone's
able
gonna
to...
get there. The Immortal's like, wait for me. Wait,
I
please. Don't start without me.
I mean, I think the Immortal might be enough to swing this.
The Immortal is gonna make a huge difference.
Three more
You
sentries
can't.
being warped in.
The Immortal, the force field's gonna have to be perfect if he wants to get a good Immortal pot shot, or rather a good Immortal shot. The Observer can just go up there, and he has to stay out of range of the ramp because the Observer.
I don't like that Kalmaroso hasn't taken down this pylon.
Me neither, but at the same time, I like even less that he hasn't taken down the pylon. He has no observer at his main. If he had an observer at his main, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't give a tiny little
Actually,
rat's
if he
butt
had
about
a,
it.
if he had an observer at his main, I would actually think it was a better idea to leave that up there. But oh, he canceled the
No, no,
Dark
no.
Shrine. The Dark Shrine
No,
was
I'm saying.
canceled, and he replaced it with the Templar Archives.
Oh, okay. No, no, I knew he was getting the Templar Archives. I didn't know he had canceled the Dark Shrine. Um, no, yeah, like if you leave the pylon up with the observer at the main, there's actually a possibility with the OneOfMany zealot actually getting quite a few pro kills. I feel like there's a chance of him wasting a warpin at his proxy pylon, which is actually a chance you want to take. If he warps in an observer, you have three zealots. Three zealots will hold off anything at your ramp. So like if he tries to warp in a couple DTs, your zealots are just going to take care of it easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Finally going to get rid
and
of that
that's
pylon down there. Also going to... no, not going to be moving in. I mean, he's wasting a lot of energy on keeping that ramp force fielded, but he is a... I agree that by now Kalmaroso should have expanded a long, long time ago. He would...
Kalmaroso needs to expand. Holy crap!
And, I mean,
Or he doesn't need to expand. He should expand because it's just there's really no cost for him.
mm-hmm.
That Immortals are just so great against Archons. They're just so good against Archons. Archons do no damage to Immortals. Immortals do lots of damage to Archons, and everything just goes your way.
I mean, on the other hand, Archons are incredibly good against Zealots, so if he gets a good force field off and is able to just only engage the Zealots, he'll be in a
That's true.
phenomenal position.
I'm surprised he didn't leave a couple of Templar to feed back the sentries. That could actually make the difference. Force fields could change the game, and with Templar, suddenly only one side has force fields.
That's true. Well, I mean, since he's wasted so much time, so much energy force fielding the ramp, I mean, OneOfMany doesn't really have all that many force fields anyway either.
Finally, the expansion going down. Holy crap, that's a late expansion.
Yeah, and he's also going to be moving into the main, though. He is
Into
moving into the main now. Kalmaroso is going to be able to get his entire army into the main,
my
though.
God.
Guardian Shield goes up. Nice force field, but only one of them. A couple going down. The Archons are doing a lot of damage to the Zealots. It looks to me like Kalmaroso was coming out a little bit ahead, but a nice focus fire from the sentries down on the on that one Immortal. One Immortal is going to fall, but there's too many Immortals here. Those Zealots with charge.
Using a proxy pylon
Oh, phenomenal! And Kalmaroso, GG's. And
oh my God.
wow.
Oh. He had that game in the bag, in the freaking bag.